let's just do the breathing real quick. I love the breathing, right? So imagine your square. I don't have to explain to you what the square is, all right? And then we're just gonna close our eyes. And then we're gonna engage our glutes and then relax our glutes. And engage our glutes and then relax our glutes. We're gonna do it again, engage our glutes, but we're gonna keep them engaged this time, but in a way that we can still breathe. Now that's gonna make us stand up nice and tall. Let's go ahead and start with the breathing. So you're gonna take a deep breath in through your mouth and you're gonna breathe out of your mouth. So deep breath in. Keep breathing. Now you're gonna start shifting the weight from the heel to the toe, going back and forth. Just seeing how those feet are feeling this morning, how those toes are feeling, right? Glutes are still engaged so that you're moving forward or you're going back and forth based on your ankle and not your hip. All right, now let's just get the feet a little bit closer together. You're still breathing. Let's just make a couple of circles, 2 clockwise with the ankles and then 2 counterclockwise. Just saying good morning to those ankles and just taking a quick inventory of those. Now let's do the same thing with the knees, right? 2 clockwise and then 2 counterclockwise. I'm still breathing. Good morning, knees. We're gonna move up to the hips. Same thing with the hips. Just these big circles with your hips, clockwise and then counterclockwise. All right, so now we're gonna take those feet and separate them again. We're gonna lift those elbows, bent elbows out to the side. I'm still breathing, and then I'm gonna twist it as I breathe out to the right, and then breathe in as I'm simultaneously, and then as I go to breathe out, turn it to the right. I'm gonna do that one more time. Good morning, vertebrae, snap, crackle, and pop. All right, drop those arms. Now I'm gonna do some shoulder circles. So I'm still breathing, right? Weights in the heels. I'm gonna breathe in and rotate those shoulders back, right? And then I'm gonna go reverse circles. Breathing in. Good morning, shoulders. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and relax those shoulders. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing some small bicep curls with the forearms. So elbows are right at the side. I'm just bending those thumbs up to where they come up and almost touch my shoulders. Bring them down. Good morning, biceps. And as I straighten my arm, that is your triceps. So good morning, triceps. Nice. Do one more of those. Okay, so I'm gonna stick my hands straight out and then I'm gonna drop my fingers towards the floor. And then I'm gonna try to keep pulling them back towards my forearm. And then I'm going to go in the opposite direction. So I'm gonna raise those fingers up towards the ceiling. And I'm still breathing, my eyes are closed. And I'm gonna do that one more time, all the way down and back towards me. And then up towards the ceiling and then back towards me. And you can drop those arms, all right? Now, first thing we're gonna do is take that neck, right? So keep your shoulders square towards the front of the room, keep your hips square towards the front of the room. Go ahead and take your chin over your left shoulder as far as you can. And then take it over that right shoulder as far as you can. Okay, we're gonna do one more of those to the left. Keeping those shoulders square to the front. The weight should still be in the heels, your glutes should still be squeezed. And then over the right. Okay, all right, so then face is forward, and we're gonna take that chin up towards the ceiling. Take it all the way up. So if I was looking at you, I would wanna see the bottom of your chin. And then take that chin down into your chest, and you're gonna look towards the floor. And then chin up towards the ceiling again. And then tuck the chin into the floor. Okay, let's bring that neck or that chin level to the ground now. And we're just going to take that right ear and drop it or pull it down towards the right shoulder. Well, I just did my left, but and then you're going to do the opposite side. That one feels the best for me. And then let's go right back to the starting side. And then the opposite side. Okay, all right. Go ahead and open up your eyes. Good morning, Kenyatta.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good, thank you.
I want to ask you a question, but I'll wait towards the end. Hopefully you had a great Mother's Day. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to get started with that Tabata. We have the walkout push-ups. So I'm going to invite you guys to demonstrate the walkout push-up with me. So what you're going to do is you're going to come to the end of your mat. Feet are wide, okay? I'm going to hinge at my hips, right? Get a nice stretch. Let's just do that. Let's get the feet wide. Let's hinge at the hips. Get a nice stretch. Reach down there towards the floor. And then I'm going to start walking it out to the top of my plank. And then when I get here at the top of my plank, I'm going to drop down as I breathe in. And then I'm going to breathe out and press my body away from the ground. And then I'm going to walk it back, trying to keep my palms on the ground as far as I can, walking it back. And then I'm going to reach through those legs and then stand up. So that is my walkout push-up. Now you can also walk that push-up out or walk it out. Lower yourself on to the ground, push up onto the knees, and then get back on the toes and walk it back into your wide stance, and then reach and then stand back up. Okay? You can also walk out, get down on the knees, lower yourself, and then come back up. So that's the first movement. Second movement is easy. It's super easy. All we're going to do is we're going to get into our squat stance. The knees are going to bend, but they're not going to go forward. And I'm just going to drop down, and I'm going to try to get the shoulders back. And I'm going to be, most of the weight is on the midfoot and the heels, and I'm just going to hold. I'm just going to do a 30-second or a 20-second hold. Because again, with our Tabatas, right, we're working for 20 seconds, we're off for 10. We're just going to go through those two movements for 8 minutes. Those two movements, 8 minutes. Here we go. Turn it up just a little bit. All right, you guys, we got to bring the energy. It's just us. It's just us. Let's bring the energy. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, walkout push-ups. Go. Push-ups feel good today. Okay, rest it. Push-ups feel good today. Got 5 seconds, and then we're just going to get into the bottom of that squat. All right, wide feet, we're going to drop down. Okay, now when we're looking down at our shins, it's impossible to get them completely vertical, but that's the goal. So you're really trying to reach back with your glutes, right, or with your butt. Heels are digging in, hands are forward, and we're just going to try to get low. Okay, rest it. Nice. Let's get right back to that walkout push-up. Walkout push-up. All right. Bend over at the hips. Get that stretch. Okay, rest it. I've been doing some work on my triceps. If you're having issues with your push-up, tricep work usually helps. Okay, drop to the bottom of that squat. So like bench dips, that works your triceps. Like a high plank, where you're on your hands, but your hands are close together, maybe even touching. That works your triceps. All right. Back into those walkout push-ups. Okay, stretch and walk it out. Okay, bottom of the squat, bottom of the squat. But yeah, nothing like a nice solid push-up. So work those triceps. Here we go, bottom of the squat. And so I work out probably 5 to 6 days a week. For sure, 5 days a week. And on the weekends, I don't do a formal workout. I might pick a movement, set it up, rest it, and then I might try to see how many of those movements I can get throughout the day. Walkout push-ups. Feet are wide, let's reach. So yesterday, it was the triceps. I have a bench inside my house and a small run of weights, go figure, in the basement. So I set up that station with a little bit of with a small piece of paper and a pencil, and I just go throughout the day, bottom of the squat. And I'll set a goal for myself, and then if I reach that goal in terms of reps of that movement, then I'll see how far I can get with it. Rest it. I don't even know how many that was. Was that it? That was it. All right. Nice silent warm up. Okay. So today's workout, I got a bunch of new movements. So we're going to start and I'm just going to explain them as we go. We're going to do something similar to a Tabata, except we're going to go longer in length. So 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. The first movement, you're actually going to be able to get on the ground. Let's get on the ground, and you're going to create a straight line with your body. You're going to get up on that elbow. So just imagine that you are looking at yourself from a bird's eye view. You're going to get on your elbow, and try not to have the elbow way out here. Try to get that elbow directly underneath the shoulder. And all we're going to do for 40 seconds is we're going to lift this leg up, and we're going to come down and tap. Just lift and tap. Now, one of the things that I don't want you to do is let that toe point up towards the ceiling, right? You want that toe to stay pointed directly ahead. And we're just going to let's start with lying on our left side. Okay, here we go. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. We're up on the elbow. Imagine that the toe and the heel are on a track, and when you lift the leg, you're trying to keep it on that track. Lift it up as high as you can. Nice. That was 30 seconds. 35. And 40. Okay, switch to the other side. Again, we're up on that shoulder, right? Up on the elbow. Elbow is underneath the shoulder. Bird's eye view, we're in a straight line. Just be mindful if you can feel the difference between the two sides. We're going to get going here in 4 seconds. And go. Keep the toe pointed straight ahead. Lift as high as you can. Oh my God, this is 30 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds left. And rested. So this is not a movement that is normally in my rotation. Because we're doing a lot of body weight movements, I've been doing a lot of research of body weight movements. And when I do it, I actually do the movement. And when I did this one, when I saw it, I thought, that's nothing. And then I did it, and I was like, oh. So I don't know about you guys, but I can feel that. All right, so let's get into our bridge position. So we're going to stay down on the ground. We're going to drive through the heels, lift those hips up as high as we can, and then we're just going to march. We're going to march. And as you lift the leg up, let's see if the hips, if you can prevent your hips from tipping to side. We're going to get going here in about, let's go 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Feet are wide. We're going to drive through the heels. Heels are close to the hips. Okay, go ahead and lift the hips up. And then we're going to start marching. Trying not to let the hips dip. Driving through the heel. Keeping those hips up. Good job, good job. Marching. Heating up those glutes. Heating up those erectors. 5 seconds. And rested. Good job, good job. Okay, next, we're going to get into what's called a Spider-Man mountain climber. So your regular mountain climbers, I'm in that plank position. I'm driving the knees. With the Spider-Man, we're just going to come out to the side. Come out to the side. Trying to keep that knee as high as you can. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Now try to make sure that your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. And you're lifting that knee and you're trying to come in front of the arm. Trying to keep those arms straight at the elbow. Okay, that was 30 seconds. We got 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And rested. Good job. Okay, next, let's get you on your feet. We're going to speed it up a little bit. We're going to do some of those lateral hops. So, make sure you got enough room. What I'm going to have you do is you're going to jump to one side. And you're going to try to find your balance, right? You can also take this back leg and put it down in the back. But we're going to jump from one side, throw the hands up in the air to the other side, touch, right? So it's going to look like this. Each time, getting the hands up, I'm going to try to find my balance. I'm going to go from side to side. I'm going to try not to over hop it. So we're going to get started here in about 10 seconds. 5 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now I want you to cover some distance, but I want you to do it under control. Good job. Throw those hands straight up in the air. Okay, and rested. Good job. Okay, we're going to take that from the top. So we're back down on our side. Get down to your elbow. The legs nice and straight. Okay, and go. Remember, lead with that heel. Keep the heel just as high as the toe. There we go. Oh, who knew that leg could be so heavy? 30 seconds. 5. Okay, rest it. Switch sides, switch sides. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Here we go. And lift. I can't even tell you where this hurts. It just hurts everywhere. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And rest it. All right. So next we're into those marching glute bridges. So we're going to stay down on our back. We're going to drive through those heels. And we're going to march. March. We're going to get started here in about 8 seconds. 5 seconds. Okay, drive through those heels, lift, and we're marching. And we're trying to prevent the hip from shifting from side to side. We're just trying to figure out which leg are we stronger on with this. Which glute, which butt cheek is stronger. I can feel my groin working here. Okay, that was 30 seconds. We got 10 seconds left. 5. And rest it. Rest it, rest it, rest it. Okay, next we got that Spider-Man mountain climber. We got that Spider-Man mountain climber next. So we're up in that plank position. Hands are underneath the shoulders. 5 seconds. And we're bringing that knee, trying to get it in front of the arm. 3, 2, 1, go. Trying to get it in front of the arm. Really getting those obliques, especially if you can keep the knee high off the ground and get it up to or in front of your arm. Ten seconds. 5. And rest it, rest it, rest it, rest it. Okay, next we got those skater hops. Those skater hops from side to side. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Here we go, side to side, under control. Go. Hands go way up as you jump from side to side. And if you need to, you can put that toe down in the back. To help you balance. Okay, that was 30 seconds. Got 5 seconds left. Keep going. Keep going. And rest it. Good job. Good job. Grab a little water. Grab a little water. Okay. 4 new movements. 4 new movements. We're going to get into some donkey kicks, some standing oblique crunches, some single leg. Or wait, did I double that one up? some donkey whips. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Okay, so first movement is gonna be just a donkey kick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get down on all fours with my hands underneath my shoulders, my knees underneath my hips. I'm gonna shift my weight to one leg, and then I'm gonna extend this leg up, pushing through the heel. Like that, just like that. Keeping the shape of this knee. So my left knee is in motion, so I'm lifting it up. It is at a 90-degree angle. I'm gonna try to keep it as I push up as high as I can with that heel coming back down. And I'm only gonna come back down halfway. Now if I wanna modify this and make it harder, I'm gonna get up and balance on, raise both knees off the ground, and then I'm here. Okay, we're gonna go for, let's go for 40 seconds. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds of rest. We're gonna start with that left leg in motion. I'm gonna keep both knees on the ground, or at least one of them. 3, or we're going 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and go. Donkey kick, as high as you can. Good job. 15 seconds. Okay, that was 30 seconds. We've got 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. And rest it. Okay, that's another one of those Jane Fonda movements that I can feel. I hope you can feel it too. Okay, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Let's switch sides. Now it's right leg in motion. Remember, keep the shape. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, we're just trying to figure out which side are we strongest on. That heel up as high as you can. You're trying to raise the roof. Using your glutes. Okay, that was 30 seconds. Got 10 seconds left. Okay, rest it. Oh my God. That one's getting added into the rotation. All right, next, we're gonna do what's called a standing oblique crunch. So I'm gonna take my fingers, I'm gonna put them behind my ears. Right, so I'm not gonna interlock these behind my head. I'm just gonna take my fingers and put them behind my ears. I'm gonna find my balance, so I'm gonna shift my weight to one leg. In this case, I'm gonna shift it to the left leg. Then I'm gonna bring this right knee out and up and touch. And touch. Now if I can, I'm not gonna let it hit the ground. Otherwise, I'm just gonna tap. And the goal to this one, or the key to this one, is to try to get that knee to meet the elbow, right? So don't just bring the elbow down. Try to get the knee to meet the elbow, okay? We're gonna get started here in 5 seconds. Let's balance on the left. Right is in motion. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, that's a weird feeling as well. When I say weird, I mean difficult. Okay, that was 30 seconds. 10 seconds left. And rest it, rest it, rest it, rest it, rest it. Okay, other side. My God. 10 seconds. Now we're balancing on the right. left is in motion. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Significant difference. I would have thought this would have been my weaker side. This one actually feels better. Now don't be afraid to put that foot down just to find your balance. I'd rather you do that than knock over the coffee table and wake everybody up. That was 30 seconds, 5 seconds. Okay, rest it. Rest it, rest it, rest it. Okay, now let's get into a single leg glute bridge. We're not gonna march. We're just gonna do a bridge. And we're gonna do that in 10 seconds. So I'm gonna get up, drive those heels, and extend the leg. All right, 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Extend that leg. The leg that's extended, try not to let that hip dip. So raise it up, we're driving through the heel. We can take our arms and put them in the shape of an inward V and use that to kind of press away from the ground, but keep that hip up, keep that glute firing, keep driving through the heel. That was 30 seconds. Okay, we got 5 seconds left. And rested. Good job, good job. 15 seconds, we'll get that other side. Five seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, lift. All right, try to keep that, the hips level. So getting up today was, oh my God, it was a challenge. I wasn't even up late. I did not have a super busy weekend, but I had one of those normal days where you wake up and you're like, but I jumped up. 5 seconds. And rested. Good job, good job. Okay, what do we got next? We got curtsy lunges with a kick. All right, so what our curtsy lunge is it's like that reverse lunge, right? So I do a reverse lunge with weight over the front leg and then I come forward, right? But my curtsy lunge is I do that reverse lunge and that back leg kind of crosses over. Now my front leg, my fib or my shin, I'm trying to keep that vertical even though that back leg has crossed over. All right, so I'm going here, here. Now, if I can go all the way down the ground, great. If not, I'm going to stop short of that. But this time I'm going to come up and I'm going to kick. Come up, kick. Come up and kick. Okay, we're going to get started here in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 40 seconds. Come up, kick as high as you can. All under control. I'm going to have to call this the booty buster because all these moves, for the most part, it's getting my glutes to fire. Okay, we got 10 seconds. Keep it going. Lift that leg as high as you can. 5 seconds. And under control. And rested. Yeah, I'm going to have to label this one the booty buster. Never thought I would put together a workout with the name booty in it, but we're going to do it. All right, other side. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, go. Here, under control. Where's that balance? Kick. Kick. kick, 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 10 seconds, kick, kick, and rest it. Okay, let's take it from the top. Remember, donkey kick, donkey kick. So we're gonna get down on all fours, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. I'm gonna keep the shape of that knee. Okay, let's get going here in, let's go 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, go. Push with your heel. Try to push as high as you can. Try not to arch that back too much, right? Get all the movement from your hip, not your back. Okay, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Okay, rest it. I'm just thinking about what would happen if you put a weight, an ankle weight around that ankle. Woo! Right? Okay, 10 seconds. Here we go, other leg. 5 seconds. And rest it. Or I guess you could go in your closet and pull out your roller skates. How much do skates weigh? Pushing your skates in the air. As high as you can get that heel, drive through that heel. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Okay, rest it, rest it. All right, now we got those standing oblique crunches. Those standing oblique crunches. Silent killers. Fingertips behind the ears. We're gonna get started here in 5 seconds. Elbows are wide. Find that balance, go. I gotta remind myself that I'm working out in front of people. I got all these old man grunts. Like, did I say that out loud? Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Okay, rest it. Ow. 15 seconds. Other side, other side. Five seconds. Okay, fingertips behind the ears. Here we go. Let's go. 1. Oh, I got my groove. I got my groove. Oh, I should have never said nothing. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. And rest it. Rest it, rest it, rest it, rest it. Good job. Okay, glute bridge hold. Glute bridge hold in 10 seconds. All right, so we're on our back. Heels are close. We're just going to lift the hip up and extend one leg. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're up and extend that leg. Driving through the heel. Really search for that glute. You want that thing contracted. That was 15 seconds. Good job. Drive, drive, drive. Okay, we got 10 seconds. Drive through that heel. Lift those hips up. 5 seconds. And rest it. All right. 20 seconds to rest, and we're going to get to that other side. We got 15 left. Okay, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Okay, go ahead and lift up those hips, and then extend your leg. Drive through that heel. Okay, that was 15 seconds. Good job, good job. Ten seconds. Oh, I can feel that. 5 seconds. And rest it. Good job, good job. Okay, we got those curtsy lunge kicks. Curtsy lunge. Curtsy lunge kicks. Let's get started here in 5 seconds. All right, here we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Now when you kick, that kick is out to the side, and you want to hold it a little bit at the top. And really, like you're really trying to kick somebody. So move that foot forward. And then you can feel that opposite glute really engage when you do that. Remember, practice makes permanent. You want to practice perfect movement so you can dial in perfect motor skills. 5 seconds. And rest it. Good job. Good job. 15 seconds. Let's get that other side. We're supposed to get to 80 this week, but it's supposed to rain. That's okay. I like warm rain. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's better than cold snow, right? 1. And what's up with rainy days anyway? Why have we labeled rainy days as a bad thing? As though we need perfect conditions to have fun. As long as it ain't lightning, I would challenge you to go outside and play in the rain this summer at least once. And rest it. Because you do that, that'll really say you've arrived. You don't care what other people think. Okay, you guys. Good job, good job. We are going to cut this one short today. We're just going to, I feel the energy's kind of low, including mine, so that was not accusatory. It's one of them days, right? You just got to be consistent with it. But again, you do not have to be commanding or demanding of your body when it comes to this. Again, we got so many relationships, negative relationships in our lives. The last thing that we want is to make this a negative relationship as well, right? So I'm feeling a little off today. So we're just going to do what we can and be proud of ourselves. Go ahead and pat ourselves on the back, give ourselves a round of applause and the high five. So, affirmation. I'm just going to roll right into it. So you guys know me. I'm reading my affirmations. I did it last night. And I'm reading my word of advice and my wise men and all this stuff. And the one that came up that stuck with me. Actually, there was a few of them, but this is the one that I ultimately settled with. And this was apparently a quote from William Shakespeare. I cried because I had no shoes until I met a man with no feet. Now, that stuck with me because oftentimes, hold on. Guys, I am seriously technologically challenged here. But I'm going to get this together. I cried because I had no shoes until I met a man with no feet. So that really resonated with me because sometimes, I got a lot of stuff going on, as I'm sure you guys do as well. And you got a lot riding on certain things. And a lot of times we can get down on ourselves. Again, some of the most important talk is that self-talk. And over the weekend, I can't say that I didn't kind of get down on myself. Like, did I do enough today? Or did I do enough last week? Or am I working enough in this area? Whether it's physically, whether it's spiritually, whether it's emotionally, right? Am I doing enough? And you can get caught up in that and you can get down on yourself. And when I read this quote, it just kind of put me at ease because I'm thinking, I got a lot going on for me, right? I mean, I can use my hands, I can use my feet, I can move, I can think, I can process through things. And even though I might be feeling a little bit down on myself, man, there are a lot of people a lot worse. And you got to keep that in perspective and celebrate yourself and celebrate, the things that you're struggling with, and know that as long as you're showing up and you're being consistent, that's the best that you can do. And just know that there's people out there with way bigger challenges than we have, right? I was on a plane once and I looked over and I saw this guy freaking out because he was on his cell phone, freaking out because it wasn't working right? And I thought to myself, look at us. We're here. We're like thousands or I don't know, a couple hundred feet above the earth, traveling at like 700 miles an hour, and this dude's complaining about his cell phone. Like, what is that, right? There's people in other countries that don't have water, and he's pissed about his cell phone. Anyway, I can tend to ramble, but think about this one today. I cried because I had no shoes until I met a man with no feet. Any questions? No? Okay, we're going to go out and have a great Monday. Attack the day, even though the energy is low. Okay. I'm thinking about a surprise one tomorrow, if you guys are up for it. So just watch your email. I'm starting to notice that I'm slipping a little bit of... when we were going every day and it was free, I was feeling like the energy was popping, and so I'm like, God, I got to get back to that. So I think I might be on tomorrow. I'm not committing. Anyway, you guys have a great day.
You too, Chuck.
All right. Wake up. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, 54.